Hi, today we're going to look at the most common types of nebulizers and how to use them. So this one here is the older type nebulizer. It's based on a compressor and you have a mask that you put over your mouth in order to breathe in the vapor. So you put whatever you're going to nebulize in the little cup here, screw that back on and turn it on. So the downside for this kind of nebulizer is that they're very noisy. They need 240 volt power supply and they're fairly large. So the nebulizer that I mostly recommend these days is the little ultrasonic type nebulizer. These ones are battery operated. This one takes two AA batteries and you can use rechargeables or ordinary alkaline batteries. So basically to use these ones, you fill them up by putting whatever you want to nebulize into the little cup at the top. I'm just using water today. Close the snap and turn them on, and that's it. So you would breathe in through the little mouthpiece. They do come with a mask similar to this one, but most people find that the mouthpiece is easier to use. These ones work really well. There's nothing wrong with using them. They do a great job at nebulizing whatever it is. In fact, they're probably a little better at actually nebulizing than these ones because they've got more power supply. However, for most uses, these little ultrasonic ones are just more convenient, easier to use, and they don't make a huge noise while you're using them. A couple of things that you need to know about using the little ultrasonic nebulizers. Sometimes you will find that the amount of vapor coming out of them reduces significantly, and it might only be about 10% of what you can see coming out right now. And so there's two reasons for that. The first reason might be that there's a whole lot of liquid building up inside, because as you use the nebulizer and you're breathing through the mouthpiece, some of it will condense, and if it condenses on the little silver nipple there, I don't know if you can see that in the video, then it's going to stop the nebulizer from working well. So if that happens, just pull the mouthpiece off, give it a good shake like that, and that will let any of the extra moisture disappear. The second thing that tends to happen when they stop working is that the batteries are almost flat. So these will tell you when the batteries are completely flat, but when they're getting close to being flat, they probably will not have enough power to do the nebulizing properly. And so if you're only getting a little bit of vapor coming out, it probably means you just need to change your batteries. Other than that, that's pretty much all you need to know. Once in a while, you might need to give them a wash out with some water or just run some plain water through them for a couple of minutes if they're getting any sort of build-up, and it depends on what you're nebulizing as to whether you might get build-up or not. But other than that, they're just a really convenient, really easy little nebulizer to use. So there are lots of different types of these, and I have tried a lot of them. You can get them off eBay for about $30 to $40, and I found a lot of them don't work properly. And so this one is a little more expensive, but it does a good job. It's reliable, and it just doesn't seem to break down and have issues. So this is the one that I recommend, and it's normally about $60, but it's worth the extra $20 to actually have a unit that works. The other thing that you may find if you're doing a lot of nebulizing in one day, so sometimes you might want to nebulize hourly for certain things, you might find that there's a bit of condensation builds up inside underneath the little plastic pieces, and that will stop the nebulizer working sometimes. If that happens, I hope you can see the two little screws on either side here. You simply remove those screws, pull this off, just dry all around in there very gently with something like a lint-free cloth or something like that, and then put it back on and your nebulizer will start working again. So that's pretty much it. Very simple, very easy to use. So normally I would nebulize about 2 mils, depending on what I'm nebulizing. And so 2 mils will take about 2 minutes to nebulize. So something that's very easy to carry around, you can use anywhere, great for travel if you're moving about a bit, and just an all-round easy to use little nebulizer that seems to be very trouble-free.